Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I got a lot of questions on the Kaleidoscope mod, and I didn't cover it real well looking back on it, so what I wanted to do is cover up all those questions and answer them for you. I kind of took a deeper dive into the mod itself and actually got everything working properly. So with that being said, let's jump right into this mod. So the first thing I got a lot of questions on was the farming aspect and how you grow the actual wild rice, which if you take a hoe, I'm just gonna grab one, and you grab a rice seed, which I think I can, okay, rice seed, wild rice seed right here. You can actually just, you have to have a block of water, so any, just a normal ordinary bucket of water block, but then you can actually hoe down the land, till the land, and place the seed, as you can see down below. And there's 4 different types of crops in this mod. There are, you have your, let me grab the bone meal. Got your lettuce, got your chili, got your rice, as you can see, and you have your tomatoes. Those all are to make most of the foods that are added to the game, and hopefully they add more in the future. I really do. I think this mod got a lot to add, and as you can see, there's a lot of foods to make. Next thing I got questions on was the actual millstone. So the millstone, I played around with it a little bit, and I didn't touch on it at all in the last video. But the millstone's pretty easy. You place it down, it looks like this. And what you need to actually hook up to it is a horse. So you take a horse that has a saddle on it and is actually bred up. And you actually kind of just place it near it. And as you can see, it will automatically connect to it and it will start spinning. Then from there, you just take your wheat. Let's grab some wheat. Place it in there. So if you grab a whole bunch of wheat too, you can have up to 8 wheat going at a time. We'll grab this. 8 wheat going at a time. Let me clear the weather real quick. Yeah, 8 wheat going at a time, and you will make your... You need a bucket to take out. There you go. You got your raw dough. So you need a bucket of water to pull it out. And you can get up to 8 raw dough at a time. And with that raw dough, I mean, you can make a ton of things. You can make it into the steamer, which we will talk about in a second. So, all these items you can make. I actually completely forgot about the steamer, so I'll pull that out. Steamer, block like that. We'll talk about that at the end so I can play around with it. But yes, that is how the millstone works, and it looks just like that, and it runs just like that. Next thing you need for all your cooking wares is you're going to need oil. Oil can be obtained by, I thought I was going to grab that, by a kitchen knife. You can use an iron, gold, any of them. Doesn't really matter. But if you kill your pigs or piglins or hoglins, you will get a set amount of oil. As you can see, I got 4 oil from killing those guys. And then the actual cooking aspect of the game, go into your furnaces or your stove tops, light them on fire with your flint and steel, as you can see. And then, well, for this one, let's see, let's pull a recipe out. What do I want to make? Braised fish, right? That's what I chose, right? Braised fish. Where'd it go? Yeah, that's what I got. Yeah, braised fish. I need 6 raw salmon, so raw salmon. Grab you. And we will place a little bit of oil into the pan. I got my stir stick, yes. So as you can see, the oil is cooking. You place your 6 fish in there. You stir it 1, 2, 3. Then you grab yourself a bowl. You wait until it says that it is cooked. As you can see, it will say down there, the food is cooked, so it's ready to be grabbed. And you can see that you got your braised fish. Now this one I think gives water breathing. Yep. But there's a whole bunch of stuff that they give. I think warmth actually makes you heal faster. And the pot, as you can see here, if I go ahead and grab a bucket of water and place it into the pot, it will start to boil the water. And let me think. Let me look at some recipes for this. Chicken and mushrooms. Okay, chicken and mushroom, as you can see, you need that. And you take your, grab my chicken. Mushrooms. Was it 4? I think it was 4. Any of the mushrooms I think works. Throw them in there. See? Place a lid lid. Like that. Wait a couple seconds. I'm actually gonna need a few bowls anyway. This will make up to 3 bowls of the food, which are very nice, very efficient. We're just waiting. To be fully honest, I don't know exactly how long you have to wait. I just kind of wait a couple seconds, a couple minutes, or not even a minute. I think it's like about 30 seconds. There you go. And then you have your fish, or you have your thing. Take it out, and look at that. I got some chicken and mushroom stew. Now, if you actually mess up on any of these, so let's just say I go with the fish again. Let's go, yeah, salmon. So if you mess up on any of the dishes in the stir fry, you'll know because there's some oil in here, like that. I'm gonna just stir it once and see what happens. Stir it once, see what happens. Grab a bowl. As you will see, it will turn into this mess of a food. So it turns into dark cuisine, which looks something like that, which doesn't really give you the best. It's kind of like a random potion effect of some sort. So you can get poison, you can get hunger, you can get any potion effect from it. So if you're looking for something random, like I got jump boost, so I can jump around now with it. But that is for any of the food items. So if you mess up the pot in the pot, if you mess up in here, it will make that dish that you just saw right there. And after you're done, you can just cut that up. But as you can see, the fish kind of eats like that, drops a nice little feature. And the last thing I want to talk about is the steamer. Our steamer, so you actually put it on a stovetop. That's why I had the extra stove right there. Kind of forgot, but you can actually do 4 at a time. So I can put 4 in there. And if you right click, it will start the steamer. See, it is steaming away. And this, so I took, what did I take? I took the stuffed dough right here. Stuffed dough, which as you can see, you can do anything, and with raw dough, and it will steam into anything like that. I think it is about done. Oh, I got, okay, it was not done, but it does take, sounds like it takes a minute. Bucket. Sorry, I'm actually messing this up. Instant steel. There we go. So that is steaming. And while that is steaming and going ahead and doing all that, I'm gonna kind of look at how easy it is to actually craft all these. So this is the actual stovetop. There's a different, there's a shawarma spit, which you need that for to actually make shawarma. A little bit different. You'll see how that is made. Only made for shawarma. So got a straw barrel, which is rice. Oil block, which you can make to store oil a little bit better. Pot, which is pretty easy. The actual stock pot is pretty easy to make. Lid, very easy. Cutting board, I really don't know. You can cut some ingredients up and you'll kind of see that in some of these. It's very easy to cut. Millstone, very easy to make. Steamer, pretty simple. Kitchen rack, if you want to store your knives or anything like that, you can. A fruit basket, which allows you to stack up some fruit or vegetables. You have a basin, which allows you to actually make, oil. Store the oil and makes it for quick extraction. Oil pot, which allows you to actually make oil. So you can actually make oil out of seeds. You make seed oil basically. So if you don't want to kill the actual pigs, you can take seeds. So I'll take some normal seeds. I think you can do 8 at a time. You can go like that, and that will make seed oil, but you need an oil pot. So we'll grab an oil pot, empty oil pot, and that will actually make that. But now let's grab our steamed food, which I think is done. There we go. Got our steamed resin, or how do you say that? Rosy, which you can actually change this so it goes from there to that by just taking, oh, that just cooks it. Okay, that campfire cooks it, or you can smelt it. Looks like you can make a whole bunch of other things with it, but this just gives you absorption, and this would actually give you haste 2, which I think I would take the haste 2 if I'm going to be fully honest. If I'm going mining, that'd be great. But that is how you work the steamer. Let's look at some other items here. Pot, got some different types of doughs, raw noodles. I always recommend getting a GUI just to tell you all the recipes. These are all the food items, and yeah, everything is very, very simple to make. I mean, there's nothing that's really difficult. The only thing, the most expensive thing, I think is at the front here. Where is it? Gives you a whole bunch of things that I haven't done in terms of what actually recipe. This is actually really good. Fire resistance, huge, but an expensive option. So, all right, now that our oil is done, as you can see, it looks like oil. Take that. You got an oil pot of 1. I actually don't know if can I just. Yep. Okay, empty. So you can turn seeds into oil basically, which makes it very simple and very cheap to make that if you choose to. Dough is pretty easy. As you can see, I just made that. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope this was more informative on how everything is done. If you need to see more, let me know. I'll continue to add on. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you guys had, hit that like button down below, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye.